Hello and
W-
welcome back to our
Welcome
next
back, space
matchup.
friends. Oh,
Um,
okay, you got it. Go, Ravy. Go ahead.
Today we have Manifest Destiny versus Verge of Collapse. This is going to be a good match. We've got Verge of Collapse using a setup that we've seen a bunch of times before. It was very popular yesterday and did very well. Manifest Destiny has brought something out of the box. It might work. It's a pretty creative team. Manifest Destiny's team is two tornadoes, a Hugin, and then a whole bunch of hawks fit with what looks like it's going to be damps and light missiles.
So, Manifest Destiny, they're a small Empire dwelling corps, and they're going up against, Alliance, I should say. They're going up against Verge Collapse, which is a Wormhole Corp. The Wormhole Corps have had pretty good success in the Alliance tournament, so let's see if they can keep that up.
So the match is now started. It's worth noting Manifest Destiny is the team that made it to the semifinals in Alliance Tournament 7. So they have had tournament success in the past. It'll be interesting to see whether they can bring that back this year because they haven't done too great in the last couple of years.
Well, that setup that they're using has been proven earlier in the tournament, but I really kind of like this new Hawk kiting setup that the Wormhole Corp Verge Collapse has brought.
Well, actually, it's Manifest Destiny that's brought the Kiting
Or,
Hawks.
that's what I meant.
Verge of Collapse, I think, has probably the stronger of these two teams in this matchup. The fact that you can't alpha through a Sleipnir is going to really, really hurt the effectiveness of the Tornado team. But we'll see what they do. At the moment, almost all the damage that's being applied is being applied to the Scimitar for Verge of Collapse. These light missiles can hit from a very long range when you're set up right for it. And so the Hawks make excellent kiting ships.
The Sleipnirs and the Scimitar are damped so far. It's going to inhibit their ability to get locks. So far, not too much damage being applied to Manifest Destiny. Could be due to all that damping that's hitting Verge of Collapse.
When you've got this much damping, what you can do is damp down the logistics of the opposing team, and then anytime their tacklers move out to tackle you, you can just blap them, take them down very quickly. And so what you're going to be seeing from Verge of Collapse is them keep their Merlins relatively close until they can start getting tackles on things and bringing in the Scimitar close.
So far, damage is being spread out all over the place. It doesn't seem like anyone's being focused on as a primary.
It's just a question of what they can catch at this point. I'm seeing a lot of ships chasing after Ryder McGrump's Tornado for Manifest Destiny. Starfleet Commander of Verge of Collapse has just got a Warp Scram on him, so now that Tornado is tackled, that's going to hurt. Once those Sleipnirs can catch up to him, the Tornado is going to go down very fast.
And although Manifest Destiny is able to kite around the Verge of Collapse team, they're not doing any damage, really. So you got to be able to do more than just kite around. You're going to have to kill some enemy ships if you hope to win this.
Yeah, one very important thing that we can note, if you look down at the bottom of your screen on the battle feed, you'll see there's tracking disruptors being applied to the Manifest Destiny team. Tracking disruptors right now on both of the tornadoes.
Those Sleipnirs caught up with a tornado, and very quickly he died.
Yeah.
Boom.
With those TDs on the Tornadoes, they're going to have a very time hitting anything small, including the Scimitar and the Merlins. And if you shoot at the Sleipnirs, they'll just be able to tank you. So this is not the kind of team that you want to come up against when you're in a Tornado kite team. A team that combines big, beefy ships like the Sleipnir with tracking disruptors is very hard to beat.
That's working well so far. Still almost no damage being applied to the Verge of Collapse team. The Scimitar is being chased around by some drones, but it's about all they have so far.
Yeah, it is worth noting that the Verge of Collapse team has brought all damage drones, and we're not seeing any smart bombs yet from the Manifest Destiny team. It's possible they may have some on the Hugin, but the Hugin hasn't been hit by the drones yet. So those drones are able to actually do a pretty significant amount of damage, considering that Manifest Destiny doesn't have a logistics ship to rep them.
That second tornado has been caught up with, and as soon as he's caught up with, dead instantly. No chance.
Yeah, this is going to be a very convincing win for Verge of Collapse. Not too surprising, even though Manifest Destiny has done well in the past. Verge of Collapse has a lot of very old experienced tournament players. Some of the old Doom people that, if you go back to like Alliance Tournaments 4 and 5, were part of the Triumvirate teams. These guys do have some pedigree in the tournament.
Yeah, I liked the Hawk team. I like the Hawk model. I think it's got those really cool spinning jet engines. I wanted it to do well, but that Sleipnir team has been tried and proven so far in these six-man matches. It's just really hard to overcome.
I think if this kiting team had come up against something like a cruiser rush or a battle cruiser rush, it might have done better. They came up against something that relied entirely on frigates, like an ECM team, that you can damp down their ECM ships, destroy their frigates, and then finish off the rest. Then it could do very well. But this is just the real counter for the kite. tornadoes when you have Sleipnirs and then tracking disruptors.
Yep, and right now it's just a matter of time as Verge of Collapse rounds up the Manifest Destiny ships that are running right along the edge of the arena back there, picking them off one at a time.
We'll have to see if any of them slip out and let CCB Sriegs blow them up, to his great
Yeah,
enjoyment.
they're quite close to the edge of the arena right now, just trying to skirt along the sides.
One thing that's worth noting is that some teams have found success in the past by going to the edge of the arena and then drawing their opponents out past them to have them destroyed.
Yeah, if you just set your orbit around your target, you can slingshot around them, go out of the arena, and die. And I remember last year a couple times, it was almost a match decider when a big, fast ship flew out of the arena and exploded.
Yeah, it's a tactic that we're probably going to see, especially in the six-mans, actually used more and more. War Gods, Merlin has now got a tackle on the Lachesis, or Hugin for Manifest Destiny, so he's going to, there he goes down very quickly once the Sleipnirs get within range.
Just 2 Hawks left on Manifest Destiny. Yeah, so this is continuing the trend so far in the tournament. The Wormhole teams have been doing pretty good so far.
And it's been very interesting to see how well the Sleipnirs with triple Merlins have been doing, and how badly the Sleipnirs with double Sabers have been doing. Why would you say that is, Zastra?
The Merlins with the latest updates are way more powerful than a lot of the other frigates we brought. Like we saw that Griffin team that just played. I personally would have rather seen Merlins on their lineup than the Griffins. I think the Merlins are fast, they do a lot of DPS, and they have 4 mids. It's a lot of utility you can put on there for just a couple points.
Yeah, I completely agree. Merlins are excellent ships right now, as are a lot of the Tech 1 frigates. Punishers are also great heavy tacklers. You're seeing a lot of good utility out of the E-War frigates. You're seeing Incursus used to great DPS effect, and that is the match. Manifest Destiny has not managed to kill a single ship, so Verge of Collapse is going through with a very strong performance, getting the full 62.5 points, while Manifest Destiny is coming through with 0 points and is essentially knocked out of the tournament.